So, Reylta, welcome to I'm sorry, 0 points. Congratulations on making the top six in Eurosong 2025. How are you feeling?
I'm amazing. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem, you're very welcome. It must be kind of exciting, exhilarating, a relief that it's finally out there that you're one of the six.
Oh my God. Trying to keep that secret was like probably the hardest part of the journey so far. Honestly, just trying to keep it to yourself when you're just buzzing with excitement is really, really difficult. But now that it's out, like the reception has been amazing. Like so many like reviews of the song that I've already seen out, and they're all just so positive and so lovely. I'm over the moon.
Yeah, I can just imagine all the fans are probably like DMing you and everyone's doing their reviews of the song and it's all kind of positive. So that is fantastic, obviously. But I suppose why why Eurovision and why now for you?
I don't even really know the answer to either of those questions. Like I'm a big uh person who goes on feeling and goes on when the time is right and noticing when the signs are there. So I we wanted to put the song in for movies and TV shows and stuff like that. And you'll hear a lot of people be like, "Oh, this needs visuals." I'm with you guys. I'm with you. It does need visuals. And then that's what we were focusing on. That's what we were working on for the track. And then the Eurovision like apply here just came up on my Instagram. And I was like, well, I have a new song. I can cut it down to 3 minutes. Why not? At least people would be listening to it. I don't think I thought I'd get this far. I really just thought, oh, people would be listening to it and maybe it'd give us more of a chance to get it into stuff. But Eurovision, okay, I'm all right. I'm in. I'm in.
You're jumping on the bandwagon and fair play, why not?
Absolutely.
And I guess it's something different to your song, Fire. I think it'll stand out. It is slightly different. How would you describe the song yourself?
Um, like when I was trying to describe it to my friends before the song came out, I was like cinematic, Hans Zimmer, like an Irish Mulan. That's kind of the vibe that I was trying to go off of, but definitely cinematic, dramatic, big strings, lots of backing vocals, and kind of traditional sounding.
Yeah. Okay, that's really interesting actually when you said cinematic, because that was the first word that came into my head when I was listening to it. I was like, I could see this on the cinema, like waves crashing against the cliffs of Moher, people running through the forest, something very cinematic. I could totally picture that. So I suppose I can't wait to see what you do on the Eurosong stage to kind of bring that visual then to life. And so talking about that, what will it look like on the stage in Eurosong? Because that's quite a small stage.
Yeah, yeah, but like I usually, if you come to any of my gigs, I do a lot of stage design. I just like places to look really pretty. And I'm going to continue that with the Your Song, is just trying to make the stage look as beautiful as possible. And then the vibes are dancing at Lunasa, theater props, beautiful greens, natural aesthetic.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it already. I can see it.
Fairy core, fairy core.
And will you be alone on the stage or will you have like backing dancers, backing singers? Had you thought
I'll
about that?
definitely have people there. Am I still deciding how many people? Yes.
Okay, but remember at Eurovision, you can only have a maximum of six people.
Oh God, if I get 6 people on the stage, I'll be doing well. I'll be doing well. At the moment, we're just like ironing out those finer details. Like I'll definitely have two other people on the stage with me. If we're gonna take all six, I don't know yet, and I'm a bit scared of getting it all the way up to six, to be honest.
Well, if you ever need a backing singer, myself and Adrian will
Oh,
happily put ourselves on the stage. We love doing a little
thank you
RTE backing
so
dancer shimmy.
much. You're so good. You're so good.
We got the moves. Okay, so can't wait to see that on the 7th of February. I suppose maybe just a little bit about yourself and your background, because you're very musical. I've been reading up that you've been kind of into music from a very young age. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. I just a hyperfixation from a young age, I guess. My mom grew up singing, and we would all sing in the car, like me, my brother, and my sister. Um, so like we'd be singing harmonies at like 3 or 4 years old. Because when you're taught that young, like you don't even notice it. You just go through it. And then yeah, I just always loved singing. I was the only girl in my class, so I kind of got to do whatever I wanted, and what I wanted to do was sing. And like I remember going down to like the teachers' lounge, like at break times and stuff, and they'd be like, "Will you sing us a song?" I was like, "Absolutely, I'll sing you a song, no problem."
Up on the chair you
And
stand.
then oh, literally any excuse. I don't have to do English. Perfect. I'm gonna go sing a song, guys. I'll see you later. And yeah, then my brother wanted to get guitar lessons, and I was like, if you don't let me do these guitar lessons, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna absolutely lose it. My brother didn't stay too long. I still use it to this day. And then yeah, going through school I would have been in a lot of musicals and stuff like that. I never really thought that music could be a career or whatever, but I always wanted to give it a go. Like I gave myself like during English class when we were in secondary school, our teacher made us send a letter to ourselves in the future. And I don't know what I was on that day, but I was like, if you don't at least try to become a musician, you have failed me. Talk about teenage angst. My
Wow.
God. But something about writing that to myself just kind of stuck with me. And then the first opportunity I saw to study songwriting in college, I was like, yeah, let's do that. Let's keep going. And now I'm just like living my best life, just writing music, traveling a lot, and yeah, working with my friends and making mini musicals all about myself. It's fabulous.
My God. The dream, the dream.
It is, and I am living it. I am. It's so exciting.
Fantastic. I know you went to BIM in Dublin to study songwriting. And then I believe your song Fire you wrote at a writing camp along with a very famous Irish Eurovision star as well.
Yes, with Ryan O'Shaughnessy and Cian O'Donoghue. So yeah, it was my first writing camp I'd ever been on, and I just kind of thought like, because everybody had put in all these amazing bios, and Ryan's one was absolutely huge, and I think my bio was like, "I'm from Galway, I sing songs." I was like, "Oh, why did I do that?"
What more do you need to say?
I know, but like everybody's was so impressive. So I kind of got there thinking like everybody's just gonna think they're better than me. And it's like I was very nervous about meeting all these people. And then we got in, and everyone at that camp I am still really, really, really good friends with. Like there was just something different about that experience. And on the first day, I got put into a room with Ryan and Cian, and in about an hour, we had written Fire, and we just kept going with it. I was basically useless the next 2 days. I think I gave out all my energy on that song.
You
And
peaked
then
the
by the
first day.
third day, I was like, oh, guys, leave me alone.
Well, look, you just need one good song for you for Eurosong and for Eurovision. That's all you need. Look at previous Eurovision winners. They are milking that one song forever. So yeah, you just need one good song. And has Ryan been good in terms of advice and helping you with things?
Absolutely. It is great to have someone who has done this before and like knows especially like the emotional impact and like what it means to do all this and have all these people supporting you and sometimes not supporting you. But great. He's keeping my head on straight. I think he would have appreciated one of himself when he was doing it, and I'm very, very fortunate to have him alongside and in my team.
Yeah, he's a lovely guy, I must say.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Yeah,
He's so sweet.
he comes across so well and did such a great job when he represented Ireland back in 2018 as well. Can I ask you a little bit now that like all the acts have been revealed, what are you making of your competition in Eurosong?
Um,
Or are
yeah,
you
I like
blinkered and focused on yourself?
I'm kind of blinkered and focused on myself. I'm a bit egotistical that way. Sorry.
Singers have to be like that, don't they? All the best ones
I
are.
just I just want to do the best that I can possibly do and show off myself and what I'm capable of. Like I'm really excited to see all of the other entries, but at the moment I'm just focused on just doing the best I possibly can and staying in my lane and not being frightened by what other people are doing, just doing exactly what I do because I know I do it well. I wouldn't have gotten here if I don't do what I do well.
Absolutely. I think sometimes it's about controlling the things you can control. So that's looking after what you can do and then maybe ignoring the rest and ignoring the competition.
I I've known Bobby for a while now, so I'm really excited to see what she's doing. And I saw those leaks and I had listened to Aji's song and the leaks. I was like, oh, I actually really like this one. So I'm just excited to see what everyone's gonna do because I know what I'm gonna do is fantastic, and I can only imagine what they're gonna do is also gonna be crazy amazing.
Yeah, yeah. And I think from a fan's perspective, I think it's great because everyone's bringing something different this year, I think.
Yeah.
All six acts are kind of different. So there's something for everyone this year in Eurosong.
Absolutely.
Now, I have to ask you, are you ready for the craziness of the Eurovision fans?
Like I am one of these crazy fans, so I can absolutely see where everybody is coming from and where all of this is, and I kind of like the bitchiness a little bit. I like the politics. I like all of it, and I'm very comfortable and in my song and in my performance and in what I'm doing. That like so far, anyways, the haters seem to just bounce back. Do you know that sort of way? But I love it. I love the drama. I love it.
Yeah, the Eurovision fans love the drama as well. It's hilarious. But I will say they are the most dedicated, committed fans ever. Like, if they like you and they follow you, they will follow you forever. So,
Yeah.
you're
That's
going to get a big core following from this anyway, if
that's a
nothing else.
beautiful fandom to have on my side, honestly. That's a great fandom to have on my side.
Absolutely. And dare we dream to think about Basel and being on that huge global stage in Basel? Have you thought that far, or are you just
Yeah.
kind of keeping? Oh, you have.
Yeah, I definitely have thought that far. Once the staging came out on YouTube, like I can see myself on that stage because there's only so much you can do on the late stage, and I just have dreams of a lot of fire, like a lot of fire, and that is not something I can do on the late show. So yeah, I am looking towards that because like to fully realize my whole vision, my whole dream, I'm gonna need that whole stage.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need the whole thing.
great. And the big production. Great. If you're like fire, I don't know if you remember last year, Isaac from Germany had a lot of fire on his stage. It was fantastic.
Okay, fabulous.
Yeah. And we were
Love it.
standing very near the stage in the arena. The heat coming off those things, I nearly lost my eyebrows.
Amazing, amazing.
Okay, well, that's pretty much all my questions. I do have a little quick fire question for you, just to get to know you a little bit better and kind of what you're interested in. So I'm going to fire a few things at you. It's either A or B. You just pick which one you
All right,
prefer and
ready.
don't even think about it. Seaside or forest?
Forest.
Supermax or Eddie Rockets?
Supermax.
Sharon Shannon or Mary Coughlin?
Sharon Shannon.
Bus or train?
Train.
Halloween or Christmas?
Halloween.
Hold Me Now or What's Another Year?
Hold me now.
Red wine or white wine?
White.
Dublin or Galway?
Galway.
Rhino Shaughnessy or Bambi Thug?
Ryan O'Shaughnessy. That's
Charity
my
shop,
boy.
charity shop or high street?
Charity shop.
Fabulous. Okay, that's given us a little insight into you and your tastes, I think.
Well, if you're going to ask me Galway questions, you're going to get Galway answers.
I know.
That
I
Supermax
wrote that.
question, so coded. So coded.
I was like, please, like I'm from Cork, so if I got that question,
Oh.
clearly it would be Cork. And I was like, I was writing it like she's gonna pick Galway. She has to pick
Yeah,
Galway. The Galway girl.
absolutely.
Is there anything in your life at the moment that's kind of like grinding your gears, getting on your wick that you're like, do you know what? That needs 0 points.
Okay, what needs 0 points? When you make toast and you forget about it
Oh,
and
and
it's
you come back and it's
cold.
burnt.
Oh, burnt or cold. Bad toast, 0 points. Good toast, 1,000,000 points.
So true. And I actually burnt my toast this morning. So yes,
Oh,
I'm totally with you on that. The tragedy, first world problems.
I know.
Perfect. Okay, that is it. That is my questions. Thank you so much for coming on and chatting to
Thank
us.
you
We
so much, Seamus. I've
really
had
appreciate
such
it.
a lovely time.